Hey spooky goals, and welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of my July haul of all the Halloween stuff that I've picked up in the month of July. This one is kind of like a big combination, so everything that I purchased from Homegoods, Marhshalls, and TJ Maxx. So most of this came from Homegoods. The store that's closer to me is a Marhshalls and Homegoods combination store. So I think it's more so like their housewares are Homegoods, and then the clothing and stuff is all the Marhshalls part. So I'm not really sure what to label that under. They're all the same company anyway, so I really don't think it matters because I've seen other people buy these things in one or the other. So anyways, enough babbling. I'm gonna get right into it. There's so much for me to show you. Just for July, I kind of have to like pump the brakes a little bit because I'm like really close to my budget already, and we still have a couple more months of shopping. So with that being said, this might be a little bit of a longer haul, so cozy on up with your favorite fall beverage, or you know, an iced coffee since it's hotter than balls outside right now. I don't know about you guys, but it has been so hot here. It's unbearable, so I really cannot wait for that nice cool fall weather to come finally. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna show you everything that I got specifically just from the HomeGoods store first, and then I'll move over into like HomeGoods, Marhshalls, and then TJ Maxx. So yeah, the very first thing is this set of towels. There's 2 of them in here, but they have these cute little party pumpkins on them. This one has a party hat. This is my favorite. And then this one has like a witch hat on it, and has definitely a vintage vibe kind of. Not really sure where to put everything once I've showed it to you because I have everything like stacked up and a lot of it is glass and I'm worried I'm gonna break it. The next thing is actually something that I've been looking for quite some time, and I'm so glad that I found it. So it is this Dunn, if you got it, haunt it mug. I was so tempted to buy one of these from eBay, and there's like a local seller at this flea market type thing, but I refuse to give resellers any money. So I was really glad to like actually see this on the shelves at HomeGoods. So yeah, pick this one up. I honestly just wanted it for this little haunted house thing on the top, and I skipped out on the mug that said it had like the ghost on it, but I didn't really like the saying on the mug. So yeah, I just decided to go with this one. Kind of along the same line of mugs, I found this one there. It has like a bunch of pumpkins with some crazy faces. So it looks like it's screaming. Ah! Inside it does say eek, which is like my favorite Halloween saying. Not even just a Halloween saying, I say it all the time. Next up is this little Coffin Box. It's kind of chunky, but it has this little bat on it, and I really like the little border on it. I'm gonna see if I can maybe open this, show you what it looks like on the inside. So it's a pretty decent size. You could probably put, you know, whatever you want in here, honestly. I might actually put this on my vanity and keep some of my jewelry and stuff in there, but it's a pretty decent size. This is something that I saw and I knew I immediately had to have because of course it's a ghostie, but I've actually been looking for a spoon rest for a really long time, so the fact that I found one that was a ghost and it says boo on it was even more perfect. Definitely can't wait to go put this down in my kitchen and start using it like immediately. Speaking of other things for the kitchen, I picked up a bunch of these containers, and they're all, pretty sure they're bamboo. Yeah, bamboo food container. It says extra large. They're not that big. Honestly, you could probably fit like 2 sandwiches or something in here, but I just thought they were really cute. So I got one with these dancing skeletons on them. And then this one with the ghosts. And one more. I bought a lot of practical stuff this year. I think more practical stuff than I bought like regular decor stuff, but I needed to be able to get some Halloween in like my everyday life. So I figured these were perfect. I'm not sure if this is gonna focus or not, but there we go. I really like the design on this one, the pumpkins and the candy and cats. So I really love the design on that. So yeah, I got a set of 3 of them all together and they're a pretty decent price. I feel like I really need a lot more storage type things and these were perfect for that. So the next thing I'm going to show you, one part of it came from Marhshalls and then the other part came from Homegoods, but they go together and I wanted to show you them together. So from Homegoods, I did end up finding these bowls that have pumpkins on them and they're hand painted with the black and orange stripes. And then I walked into Marhshalls and they ended up having the matching mug. So I just think they look so cute together. I love little matching kitchen sets. So this was perfect. If I could find like any more accessories that are similar to these, I would really love that. And then they also had this one that was this little quilted ghost, which is so cute, and the matching mug to go with it. And I also ended up finding a little canister at the Marshall Homegoods that matches it as well. So everything goes perfectly together. I love that they're like a full set and it's something that I can keep in my kitchen like all year round. And I think that they might make plates or something too. I'm not entirely sure, but I figured with the 3 different options here, there might be more. I will have to take a look. The next thing that I saw that I really fell in love with, and I was honestly surprised at the price because these are normally a little bit more expensive, but I found this haunted house and it has 6 slots in the back for some candles. So I'm gonna have to put some in there and show you what it looks like all lit up. But I loved the bats coming out of the roof and flying around, and it's actually a pretty decent size too. So yeah, this one was $29. No, this one was $25. But there were ones that were, it was like just one side of this for $25. I didn't really understand. I almost kind of felt like at first it was mispriced, which is why I grabbed it. Because this whole thing was $25 and then they were selling like just one little section for $30. Whatever. Anyways, I have a house that's very similar to this that I got from, where did I get it from? Yankee? I can't even remember at this point, honestly. I think I got it from Yankee Candle like back in 2007 or something. It's been a while. And it goes very well with this. Last thing that I got at just specifically Homegoods is this Halloween tree with these pumpkin bulbs on the end. So I don't think I filmed the haul for this last year, but I bought another one of these last year and I wanted to have 2 so that I can have a little bit of symmetry. But these are Martha Stewart. And they do light up, it just, I don't have any batteries in here. Let me see if I can find some batteries real quick and show you what it looks like lit up. All right, well that's really disappointing. I just put batteries in it and this bitch doesn't light up. So I'm gonna have to see if Joey can maybe take a look at it and see what's going on with the wiring down here. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't look good in there. So anyways, maybe I can get him to fix this, but yeah, the bulbs are supposed to light up. So anyways, this does look really good when it is lit up. It has an orange hue that just like brings that whole Halloween vibe into your room, which is why I wanted a second one so that I can have one on like either side. But yeah, I'm so disappointed that this isn't lighting up. So the last thing that I actually got from just Homegoods was on a clearance shelf that was like back in the middle of nowhere where, you know, all the broken stuff and whatever goes. But I wasn't even gonna go that way. Luckily, I stopped and went to the bathroom before I was about to leave the store, and I saw this sitting on the clearance shelf. So it is missing its lid, it's a little wispy, but I still really loved it. And they ended up clearancing it down to $5. So yeah, definitely worth it, even if it didn't have the lid. But I was really excited because on my next trip back out to Marshall's Homegoods, they had the same jar with a little wispy lid. So I ended up getting this one too, just because I felt like, why the hell not? Now I can actually have the whole one, and then, you know, I have this one as a spare. But yeah, now I have 2 of them. I think they're really cute, and even without their little wispy head, you could still do a lot with it. And they're a pretty decent size, but I would say, I think I saw one that's like a little bit bigger than this, but it has more of like an iridescent finish. So haven't seen that one yet, just these 2 smaller ones. So with that, I'm gonna kind of start moving into the stuff that I got from Marshall's and HomeGoods. You're probably gonna notice a common theme with the stuff that I bought. Woo! Anyways, the thing that I really loved is this ghost runner, and it has, I'm not sure if you're able to tell, but the stitching around the ghost do glow in the dark. So I actually saw somebody use this as a runner, like at the end of their bed, and it looked really cute. I wouldn't have ever thought to like use something like that, like this for that. So I really love that idea, but yeah, I'd be afraid to put this on a table where there's food involved and it get all over the ghosties. So having it on the bed is probably a better idea. I don't even know where I'm gonna put this, to be honest. Maybe my coffee table, but yeah, it was too cute for me to just pass up. And the fact that it glows in the dark is even better. What else? I think I bought this on my very first trip to Marshall's. I have so much shit here. I'm so worried something's gonna fall. Kind of going back again to the containers. So it says spooky on it. It's a Ray Dunn container, and then it has all of these pumpkins around the outside. 3 little pumpkins around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. I'm just making an ass out of myself. And it does have one of those lids where you can lift it up and the steam comes out. Oh, and you can even control how much. Nope. Maybe it's the date. I don't know. There's numbers with an arrow. I'm gonna assume maybe a date. Kind of continuing on the theme with like kitchen stuff, I did end up buying these oven mitts. They have some jack-o'-lanterns on them, and the insides are nice and grippy. I have been needing oven mitts for so long. All of mine, I don't know what happened. I think I just got some cheap ones from like the dollar store, and a lot of them melted. I didn't think that would happen, but yeah, they must be like just plasticky, but I was really excited to see these and pick them up right away. Okay, so kind of like staying with the whole kitchen vibe type thing, I did end up finding these little ghost salt and pepper shakers. They were at the cash wrap. I probably won't use them as actual salt and pepper shakers, but I just really loved them. They're probably just gonna go on the shelf with like all of the rest of my ghosty stuff. And then I also picked up, if I can put it the right way, these jack-o'-lanterns. I really love that they're opposite from one another. So again, I'll probably just use them for decorating purposes and not necessarily a salt and pepper shaker. And also like in the same area where I found those, which was around the cash wrap, I saw this cute little soap dispenser, which is a pumpkin with his hands around his face. I don't know why, I just really love this. I love that the pumpkin was white, and it kind of goes along with the towels that I got. So yeah, these are probably gonna go in my bathroom together. I am still on the hunt though for a shower curtain. They had some really cute shower curtains there, and then they also had like shower curtain hooks, but the hooks and the curtains didn't go together. So I didn't want to buy one and then not get the other. So yeah, maybe I can find something that looks similar to these. The other ones that they had were cute. They didn't match anything else that I had bought so far. I ended up finding these little plates They say psychic readings, crystal ball, tarot cards, past, present, and future. I thought they were really cute. And then I found these on one separate trip, and then the next time that I went back, I ended up finding these towels that matched it as well. So I thought this was a little cute for the kitchen. These honestly will just be kind of like all year round, not necessarily Halloween, but I loved that they went together. Anything that's like matchy, I am all for. Please don't fall and break. Okay, and then these, I found them from somebody posting them on Instagram, and I can't even remember who it was at this point. By the time I post this video, I will link it down below, but I found these cute little ghost utensil holders. How freaking cute are these? So it's a set of 2, and honestly, I don't know why I paid as much as I did. I really loved them. That's why. They're expensive for what they are, but I saw somebody had the idea of framing these, and I just really loved that. So yeah, I think it's really cute. Oh wait, no, it's a set of 4. Okay, I was gonna say, for a set of 2, I see you put them in the back. Okay, makes sense. Sorry, I'm like thinking out loud. I don't know, I just thought these were so cute, and I love the fact that somebody framed them. So I will probably be using it more so as decorative purposes. But now that I know that there's 4 in here, I could probably do something with 2 of them and then just put 2 of them down on my table. Up next, I saw this again on somebody's Instagram and immediately put it on my Halloween wish list, which is another video that's going to end up coming out. But I really love this little chip and dip platter. You put the dip obviously in his head, and then the chips and stuff down here. But I think At Home had a very similar version of this, but this one seems like it's a lot better or well done. I think the one last year, the coffin wasn't black. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could have swore it was like just all the same like skeleton color, which I think is why I like this one so much, because the coffin itself is black. But yeah, really excited to use this. And I think that's like everything as far as kitchen stuff goes. This pumpkin canister. Honestly, it kind of has the texture of an orange, which I'm not necessarily mad about, but yeah. I have been looking for these types of containers for my kitchen, for coffee and rice and stuff like that. So I was super excited to find these. Yeah, it's actually pretty big. And then with that, I also found these 2. Ghosty number 1, and then this is actually the one that I've been looking for a couple years. Ghosty number 2. Obviously, this one matches the little salt and pepper shakers that I got. I just put 2 and 2 together like right now. How freaking cute is that? Look at his little pumpkin. Eek. There we go. So freaking adorable. So yeah, all the ghosties this year. That's actually a goal of mine, is I tend to go out and see what kind of new ghosts I can find. They're just one of my favorite Halloween and, I don't know, everyday life symbols, favorite things. I'm curious what your thing is. Like, is there a specific thing that you collect all the time? Like, do you always go in specifically looking for pumpkins or skulls, or, I don't know, are you like me and look for all the ghosties? Yeah. I tend to always go for ghost stuff and witch stuff. And if I could find them together, like a ghost with a witch hat, I passed one up and I'm like really sad about it, especially since he had this little trick-or-treat pail and it had candy corn in it. Like, that is the ultimate. Why the fuck did I not buy that? I think in the moment, like, I had already knew that I spent so much money, and that was another like 15 bucks, and I was just like, oh, maybe we will be reunited once again. All right, so this is the very first thing that I bought from Marhshalls whenever we went the first time, and I knew, I didn't even care how much it was, I had to have it. And it is this adorable ghost with a giant mouth. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in his mouth. Maybe candy. You could put like K-cups or your Nespresso pod, something like that in there, because this is actually pretty big. So yeah, I just thought this was stinking adorable. and I just love it. And next to him, so I actually passed up on this a couple times, and then it ended up becoming like an inside joke between Joey and I, so I went back and got it just for the fact that it reminded us of somebody. We have a friend who makes these really crazy expressions, and as soon as I saw this pumpkin, I was like, oh my god, that reminds me of that person. So I ended up going back and getting the pumpkin version as well. He looks cracked out, but he does have a little chip in his head. I'm probably just gonna paint that in with, I'm gonna try to find some gloss black paint so that it's not like too obvious, but same thing. They got this giant mouth. You can probably put whatever you want in there, but I really loved his eyeballs. Like, look how fucking crazy he looks. Anyways, he reminded me of a friend, so I had to go back. So I am really glad to have both of them now, and I don't know, they look really cute together as a set as well. Obviously me and my mugs, oh my god, you guys, don't even tell Joey. I've bought 11 mugs so far this year, and I haven't even gone shopping in August yet. Don't tell Joey. But no, I actually have plans to build a very large coffin shelf that I'm gonna put up here in the craft room. The prices of wood haven't come down, at least around here yet, so I'm waiting for that to happen so we can build the shelf. But anyways, I'm probably gonna make a separate video sharing all of my spooky mugs with you because there are so many, and I'm gonna have no problem filling up this shelf. But yeah, anyways, I saw this cute little mug. It's with the ghosty, it says boo to you. I just thought the expression was really cute, and then it's purple on the inside. And the one thing that I was super, I don't want to say excited to see, but I was surprised to see were all of the Dunn mugs. So it seems like Marhshalls, Homegoods, TJ Maxx, all of them have been listening to everybody complaining, and not necessarily even that, but them experiencing themselves how crazy these resellers are of all the Dunn stuff, especially the Halloween stuff. It's insane. So they've been stocking up so much, and I love that because now we can actually buy the stuff in the stores and not have to try to find it online for like a million times more than what they're actually worth and being sold for. So long story short, I found both of these. One says Candy Coma and Eek, and then they have the orange interiors. So I'm not like the biggest Dunn fan. I like her Halloween stuff, but not all of her Halloween stuff. So I was just, I don't know, really excited to get some of these classic mugs. And I ended up picking up a second one of these, and that's also gonna be part of my giveaway. So I'm going to be doing that giveaway probably sometime in September. Early September. I want to give myself enough time to like collect some more things to put in there, and then also have like some surprise goodies that you aren't gonna know about. So yeah, stay tuned for that thing. We're getting down low. I promise there's only a few more items. I saw this giant bowl. I didn't need this giant bowl, but I loved it because of the pattern on the outside. I thought it was super adorable, just classic Halloween. And I have a set of towels that I got like 2 years ago that match this perfectly. But yeah, really cute with like the ghosts and the pumpkins and the candy corn. Usually I use like these big bowls like this for whenever we're gutting our pumpkins. I have something to throw the guts in, and then, you know, outside, or take my seeds out and bake them. This would be really good for a party too, you know, throwing some stuff in there. The same night that I went out and they were putting like a bunch of stuff out, and I was finding things that I've been looking for a really long time. I was really surprised because they were starting to put out a bunch of Joanna Parker stuff. A lot of it was like little plushies and stuff, not the mugs. The mugs are the one thing that I'm looking for. But I did end up finding this witch coming out of this pumpkin. So I really, really love all of the vintage stuff and just pretty much everything that Joanna Parker makes. I fucking love it. I have not been lucky enough to be able to find the mugs like other people. I know people have found them at Ross and Homegoods this year, so I'm really hoping I could find the mugs or the teapots. I even found like these huge bowls and stuff that people are posting on Instagram. I'm just like honestly impressed with how much they've come out with and have had available this year. So I think I saw there's a set of 3. I do not know what the other ones are. I will show you a picture somewhere of a picture that I saw on Instagram. So yeah, I just love that it was a witch, and if I could find the others to complete that little set, that would be awesome. The one thing that I've been looking for years was one of the ghost pillows, and this was actually in the kids section. They had a bunch of like pillows and blankets and stuff in the kids section, and if you're not looking there specifically, you would not have seen it. The only reason that I saw this one is because they had the cart like right behind me. They wheeled them out, put them on the shelf, and I immediately ran over and grabbed it. So yeah, I really like this one because he has orange cheeks. I think some of the other ones that I saw, I don't know if they have like the blush on them, but I know that the other pillows from like Pottery Barn were like $30. The one from Marhshalls last year was like $25. So this one was 15 bucks, and it's a decent size, and he's just even more Halloween-y, so really loved him. And okay, 3 more things and then we're done. But the one thing that I also had on my list was this ghost mug with the candy corn. Oh my god, if this isn't the cutest fucking ghost mug you've ever seen. And I have a tattoo that looks just like this. I don't know if I can get a good picture of it or not. If I could put it up over here somewhere, I can show you. So obviously, as soon as I saw this ghost with the candy corn, I had to pick it up. And I know that there's another one out there that has a bat, so I'm on the hunt for getting his little brother or sister or whatever, little ghosty buddies. So yeah, this was at TJ Maxx. This is like, this and the next thing I'm going to show you are the only things that I got from TJ Maxx. So I am on the hunt for finding the one with the bat. And then I saw another one where it's like scared and there's a little mouse next to it. Oh my god. I am just loving all the ghost stuff. So next to that mug was this one, which is also candy corn. Bunch of different candy corn with like costumes on. I really like the one that's dressed like a bat. Where is it? Oh, this one. So adorable. Yeah. There's one last thing and then I swear we're done. For now, at least. So again, this was from the Marhshalls Homegoods store. They had 2 of them on this big cart, and there were so many other things that I wanted that night, but I like really had to weigh out what I really wanted and needed versus stockpiling everything in my cart. But I knew as soon as I saw this thing, it had to come home with me. There was no question about it. So it is this huge ghost. It's heavy. I'm gonna try not to break it. But it's very vintage styled. It has a little pumpkin and a little bow tie, and I don't know what it is, just it reminded me of like my childhood 90s Halloween, and I had to pick it up. So yeah, this bad boy was $40, but every cent was very well worth it. And yeah, so that is everything for this haul. I am gonna be going out this weekend with my cousins on a Spooky Bitches shopping trip, so I'm gonna bring you along with me for that. And we are going to an area that's out closer to my cousins, so more towards like the Pittsburgh area. So I'm curious to see what they have compared to the stores around me, but I know they have like a Homegoods, and I think they have an At Home, and I don't know, all kinds of new stores that I really haven't been to. Nordstrom, I'm hoping to get out there because I saw something that I wanted from there. You guys, Instagram is like such a bad area to be on, especially if you're like trying to budget your money for Halloween, because then you see all these other things that you want to buy. So yeah, I'm really excited to do that and spend time with them, but that will be coming up soon. So as you can tell, there was a lot that I bought. I was really excited that some of the things that I've been searching for years was actually like there in the wild, in person. I swear some of these things that we see online that we're like, oh, I would love that, are like mythical creatures, because we never actually see them like out in the wild. It's always either pictures from other people who are constantly going to their stores, or they're for sale on like Mercari, or however you say that website, or like eBay. All these like resellers are the ones that are getting a hold of them. So the chance for us to like actually find some of the things is amazing. I feel like Homegoods, TJ Maxx, Marhshalls, the company who's running all of them, have really listened to our concerns and are over the resellers just as much as we are. So love that for us. I sound like Alexis. So yeah. With all that being said, I'm going to get going. I hope everybody had a great day. I hope you're having a lot of fun and a lot of luck while you're out Halloween shopping for yourselves. And it's only July, well now it's August when you're seeing this, but I know there's a lot more coming, and I'm just so excited to see what else we get this year. So yeah, if you are interested in more hauls and more spooky content like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button so I know what you guys are liking, what you're not liking. And if you are really inclined to do so, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and happy haunting. Bye.